What if your phone could read your mind, or see in the dark, or never run out of juice? Okay, maybe not quite, but what if it could do almost everything else? Curious about a device that's pushing the limits of what's possible? Let's peek into the future with the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Let's kick things off with what you'll notice first, that gorgeous display. Apple's supersizing the iPhone 16 Pro Max, bumping it up to a whopping 6.9 inches. Now we know what you're thinking. Is that too big? But here's the thing. Apple's not just making it bigger for the sake of it. They're packing in some serious display tech that'll make you forget about the size increase. We're talking about Samsung's new M14 OLED panel. It's like they took the already impressive iPhone 15 Pro Max screen and said, "Hold my beer." This bad boy's pushing brightness levels up to 1200 nits for standard content. That's a 20% boost, folks. Whether you're out in the blazing sun or binge watching your favorite show in bed, this screen's got you covered. But wait, there's more. Apple's also implementing something called micro lens OLED technology. Now, we know that sounds like a mouthful of tech jargon, but here's what it means for you. Even better brightness and less battery drain. It's like having your cake and eating it too. And let's not forget about those bezels. Apple's using some fancy tech called border reduction structure, or BRS for short. The result? The iPhone 16 Pro Max could have the thinnest bezels of any smartphone out there. We're talking a mere 1.15 millimeters. That's thinner than a credit card, folks. Now let's pop the hood and see what's powering this beast. Apple's cooking up a new A18 chip for the Pro models, built on the latest 3nm technology. What does that mean in plain English? Well, it looks like Apple's took their already blazing fast chip and strapped a rocket to it. But it's not just about raw speed. The A18 is rumored to feature an upgraded neural engine with significantly more cores. That means better AI and machine learning performance. Whether you're using advanced photo editing features, playing graphics-intensive games, or multitasking like a pro, this chip's got your back. And here's a cool tidbit. There's talk of the A18 having a larger die size, specifically for improved artificial intelligence performance. It's like Apple's preparing for an AI revolution right in your pocket. All right, camera enthusiasts, this section's for you. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is bringing some serious upgrades to the table. First up, we've got an improved 48-megapixel ultra-wide camera. This isn't just a numbers game. It means better low-light performance and more details in those sweeping landscape shots. But the real star of the show, the main camera. We're looking at a custom 48-megapixel Sony IMX903 sensor. It's using a stacked design for better performance and something called digital gain control for improved dynamic range and noise control. Translation, your photos are going to look amazing, even in tricky lighting situations. And let's not forget about zoom. Both Pro models are getting that sweet tetra prism telephoto lens, giving you at least 5 times optical zoom and 25 times digital zoom. It's like having a professional camera kit right in your pocket. But wait, there's more. Apple's adding a new capture button to the mix. This isn't just any old button, it's pressure sensitive, allowing you to focus with a light press and snap the pic with a harder press. You can even swipe on it to zoom in and out. It's like Apple took the best parts of a DSLR camera and squeezed them into a button on your phone. Now let's talk about how this beauty is put together. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is sticking with that sleek titanium frame, but with a twist. Apple's reportedly working on a new finish that'll give it a glossier look reminiscent of the stainless steel days, but with titanium's durability. It's like they're saying, remember how shiny our phones used to be? Well, we do too. Color-wise, we're looking at some classic options, black, white or silver, and a gray natural titanium. But here's where it gets interesting. There's talk of a new rose or bronze color. It's giving us flashbacks to the rose gold iPhone 6's days, and we're not mad about it. And for those worried about durability, Apple's got you covered. They're using that dual ion exchange glass process for the front and back, giving you that satisfying frosted look while keeping things tough. Here's something cool, pun intended. Apple's working on some serious thermal upgrades for the iPhone 16 Pro Max. We're talking about a graphene thermal system and a metal battery casing for better heat dissipation. Why does this matter? Well, it means your phone can handle intense tasks without breaking a sweat or overheating. This is a very big deal, especially with all the power packed into this device. Whether you're editing 4K videos, Playing graphically demanding games or using processor-intensive AI features, your iPhone 16 Pro Max will keep its cool. Let's talk connectivity. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is expected to use Qualcomm's Snapdragon X75 modem. Now, we know that doesn't sound exciting, but hear us out. This little chip could bring 5G Advanced to your iPhone. What's 5G Advanced? Think of it as 5G Plus. It uses AI and machine learning to improve your connection, making it faster and more reliable. Whether you're streaming high-quality video, making video calls, or downloading large files, you'll notice the difference. But it's not just about speed. The X75 is also more power efficient, which could mean better battery life when you're using 5G. It's like having your cake and eating it too. Speaking of battery life, let's address the elephant in the room. With a bigger screen and more powerful internals, you might be worried about how long this thing will last. Well, worry not. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is rumored to have a battery that's about 5.74% larger than its predecessor. Now, 5.74% might not sound like much, but combined with the more efficient chip, display, and 5G modem, it could translate to a noticeable boost in battery life. We're talking about potentially squeezing out a few more hours of use from a single charge. And while Apple's been a bit conservative with charging speeds in the past, there's hope that the iPhone 16 Pro Max might finally catch up to some of its Android rivals in this department. Faster charging? Yes, please. Of course, hardware is only half the story. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will launch with iOS 18, and if the rumors are true, we're in for some exciting new features. There's talk of major AI enhancements, bringing more advanced on-device processing and smarter Siri capabilities. We might also see improvements to Face ID. While details are scarce, there are whispers of an overhaul to the system. Could we be looking at faster recognition, better performance in low light, the ability to recognize you even with a face mask on? Only time will tell, but it's certainly something to keep an eye on. So, what does this all add up to? Well, it looks like the iPhone 16 Pro Max is truly living up to its tagline, "It's all here." We're looking at a device that's pushing the boundaries in every department. A bigger, brighter, more efficient display. A powerhouse A18 chip ready for the AI revolution. Camera upgrades that'll make your photos pop. 5G Advanced for faster, more reliable connectivity. Improved thermal management for sustained performance. Potentially better battery life and faster charging. And a suite of new software features with iOS 18. It's like Apple took everything we loved about previous iPhones, addressed the pain points, and then sprinkled some future-proofing on top. Whether you're a mobile photographer, a power user, gaming enthusiast, or just someone who wants the best of the best, the iPhone 16 Pro Max seems to have something for everyone. So, what do you think? Are you pumped for the iPhone 16 Pro Max? What feature are you looking forward to the most? Drop a comment below and let us know, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech content.